Now, basically, this is just like going to go on my website because I do an anime review stuff. Who has heard of the website animalreviews.com? Oh, nice, cool.
Since you started.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Thanks, Rob. But yeah, I basically review the latest anime there. So I've just finished my summary of the spring 2014 season. Who's been watching this season actually? Or your season part? Yeah. Cool. Have you had any favourites? Yeah, spring.
Oh, not spring.
Okay, right. But yeah, basically there's been a lot. There's been a lot of good, a lot of bad. Just like done a summary, so you know, just go check it out. animalreviews.com, really sweet. And this is I'm going to do con reports as well, so that picture's going to go on the site. So find yourself there. But anyway, just welcome, guys. So this is just a simple Q&A session with this guy right here, MasakoX, member of Teamfourstar, Dragon Ball Z Abridged. And just the guy who just does the voices of, I'm pretty sure that's just what you wanted to hear from him. So pretty much just doing Goku and Gohan! As well as being the first Master Roshi, as well as doing Helsing, Hair Doctor, and just a lot of things really, as well as just being the lovable Chihiro from Danganronpa Abridged thing. Yeah. I guess somebody didn't like that. Yeah, go and check it out. Make sure he's all right. But yeah, so. Okay, cool. But, yeah, basically, this is just the reason why I pretty much got the splash screen in here. It's just it base it in the nice little red, so you can think to kind of like keep you don't get too cold because I know it's really cold in here. And that's not a bad thing because it's perfect indeed. Oh, you should. I went to San Japan in Texas a couple of weeks ago. That was hot. That was like. You think this is a bit warm here? No, you get like mid-30s, like 35 degrees. That's painful. That's like, no. It's like you just like run from building to building. Run from building to building as if it was cold. And you just kind of go like, yeah, we're going outside. Thank God for air conditioning. That's a really good thing, but yeah. No, this is my like second time here at Nomcon. I came here in 2011 with Reba, and yeah, this place has changed a lot. Certainly, in the 3 years since I've been here, it's really nice to be back. I really liked the con first time. It's just really nice to kind of come back and just enjoy the experience of an Irish convention. And I was actually in Ireland. Who went to Con in January? Oh, sweet. Yeah. Basically, that's the Irish convention in Galway. That's on every January. So. I like coming to the Irish conventions, they're really fun. Everyone's really nice. I like Irish conventions. But, say, love you guys.
Love you too.
Damn you. I could just spend like doing Goku voices for an hour and a half, but I think that would get...
That's what we came here for, man.
Exactly, you should just do that, that'd be brilliant.
Do the whole panel in Goku's voice.
Oh my god, yes.
You want me to do an Arnold You have to get out of here, they're trying to kill you. So basically it's like a token Arnold Schwarzenegger impersonation, yeah. But actually, it's not just Q&A actually. Who here likes bad fan fiction?
Yeah.
I've got bad fan fiction for you guys, so I'll do some dramatic reading for you guys.
My Immortal.
Huh?
My Immortal. Doing a dramatic reading of My Immortal.
My Immortal, yes. Do it now.
Yeah, I would do. My Immortal, is that fan fiction?
Harry Potter fan fiction.
It's scraping the bottom of the barrel.
Think of it, Harry Potter, very, very, very emo.
I would do, but I'm not pretty sure. I don't like having internet access here. But so I had to kind of preload some before I came here. But I mean, yeah. If I could like get like a kind of password, hang on, I'm just gonna see. Let's go on a journey, guys. Let's see if I can access the Wi-Fi. It can be. It can be if you want. Everyone likes a magical journey.
Yeah.
Come with us, guys, on an adventure. Actually, that voice brings me up. Who here's heard of the web series Tome, Terrain and Magical Equities?
Astaroth.
Yeah, Astaroth. So basically, I'm just for those people out here, just say, I'm sorry. No, that's done by the wonderful Curlifer. He's a pretty good guy. 20 minutes free time.
You got 20 minutes to read it.
I got 20 minutes to go, so I'll just put that in. Yeah. Yeah, that's basically my name. Send them in. Register. Silk started. Yes! Basically, you get 20 minutes. Go!
Wait, Ginny.
Okay, my immortal fan fiction.
There we go,
Yes!
guys.
Yes! Well, basically, Super Score. Yes! Yes! Okay. Oh my god. Okay, that's amazing.
And you have to read it as you see it.
Read it.
Yeah, go on.
Okay, well,
All the bad grammar.
Well,
involved.
we'll do this right now since you guys really want it. Okay. What does this AN mean?
Author notes.
Author notes. Okay. Auteur's nose. Okay. Can you guys hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Yeah.
What did you guys do with Dragon Ball Z fanfic? Did you do the characters? Some of the characters?
The thing is that I'm not really sure, I've not seen any Dragon Ball fan fiction that's really bad or appropriate or something that I've not expunged from my mind. But okay. But well, we can do like I don't know. We'll do a compromise. I'll voice this as Goku. How about that? Okay. Okay. So. Okay. Chapter 1. Author's notes. Special fangs. Get it? 'Cause I'm gothic. To my GF. Ew, not in that way, Raven. Bloody tears at 666 for helping me with the story and spelling. Somebody helped him with the spelling.
This is just a taste
Gosh.
of things to come.
Gosh, help me. Justin, you're the love of my depressing life. You rock too. Nicarus! Hi, my name is Ebony Darkness Dementia Raven Way, and I have long ebony black hair. That's how I got my name. With purple streaks and red tips that reach my mid-back and icy blue eyes and limpid tears. And a lot of people tell me I look like Amy Lee. Author's notes, you don't know who she is. Then get the hell out of here! I'm not related to Gerard Waring, but I wish I was because he's a major... Ooh. Farming hottie. Gigi doesn't like me saying those kind of words. I just said it bad. I'm a vampire, but my teeth are straight and white. I have pale white skin. I'm also a witch. And I go to a magic school called Hogwarts in England, where I'm in the 7th year. I'm 17. I'm a goth, in case you couldn't tell. I wear mostly black. I love Hot Topic, and I buy all my clothes from there. For example, today, I was wearing a black corset with matching lace around it, and a black leather miniskirt, pink fishnets, and black combat boots. I was wearing black lipstick, white foundation, black eyeliner, and red eyeshadow. God, this person wears a lot of makeup. You could almost write a book just saying what kind of makeup she did.
She did.
I was walking around Hogwarts. It was snowing and raining, so there was no sun, which I was very happy about. A lot of preps stared at me. I put my middle finger at them. Hey, Ebony! Shouted a voice. I looked up. It was Draco Malfoy. It said, "What's up, Draco?" I asked. Nothing, he said shyly. But then I heard my friends call me and I had to go away. Author's note. Is it good? Please tell me, Bangs. God. That was a chapter?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, author's note. Thanks to Bloody Tears 666 for helping me with the chapter. By the way, prep stop blaming my story, okay? No. The next day, I woke up in my bedroom. It was snowing and raining again. I opened the door of my coffin and drank some blood from a bottle I had. God. Could you be any more emo? My coffin was black ebony, and inside it was hot pink velvet with black lace on the ends. I got out of my coffin and took off my giant MCR t-shirt, which I used for pajamas. Instead, I put on a black leather dress, a pentagram necklace, combat boots, and black fishnets on. I put on 4 pairs of earrings with my pierced ears and put my hair in a kind of messy bun.
Don't think any of them would suit you.
My friend Willow, all this says, "Raven, this is you," woke up then and grinned at me. She flipped her long waist-length raven black hair with pink streaks and opened her forest green eyes. She put on her Marilyn Manson t-shirt with a black mini skirt. Okay, unless she's just wearing a car. Props on her for actually rocking that, by the way. And pointy high-heeled boots. We put on our makeup, black lipstick, white foundation, and black eyeliner. OMFG, I saw you talking to Draco Malfoy yesterday, she said excitedly. Yeah, so? I said, blushing. Do you like Draco? She asked if we went out in the slithering common room and in the Great Hall. No, I so farming don't, I shouted. Yeah, right, she exclaimed. Just then, Draco walked up to me. How convenient. Hi, he said. Hi, Hi, I replied flirtily. What's a flirt? Guess what, he said. What? I asked. Well, good shot about having a concert in Hogsmeade. What? First off, why good Charlotte? Actually, okay, no, I'll take that back. Good Charlotte's better. It's like, oh my farming god, I screamed. I love GC. They are my favorite band besides MC. Oh, My Chemical Romance. Oh. I get it. Well, do you want to go out with me? He asked. I gasped.
I think that's it.
Oh my god, this is awful. That's a chapter. That's barely a paragraph. You want more?
Oh my god, that was amazing. That was.
That looks more.
Okay, we'll do one more. We'll do one more chapter. And then we'll do some Q&A for a little bit, and then we'll come back to us. We'll come back to some ones I got, but I'll read one more chapter for you guys. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Chapter 3. Author's notes. Stop flamming the story preps, okay? Odor-wise, thanks to the Gothic people for the good reviews. Thanks again, Raven. Oh yeah, by BTW, I don't own this or the lyrics for the good Charlotte. No, Charlotte. Wow. On the night of the concert, I put on my black lace-up boots with high heels. Underneath them were ripped red fishnets. Then I put on a black leather mini dress with all this corset stuff on the back and front. I put on matching fishnets on my arms. I straightened my hair and made it look all spiky. I felt a little depressed then, so I slit one of my wrists. What?
It's hurting Goku!
I read a depressing book while I waited for it to stop bleeding, and a depressing book while... That's total goth. Okay. And I listened to some GC. I painted my nails black and put on tons of black eyeliner. I'm surprised she didn't, paint her nails with blood. That would have been touch. That would have done the whole 9 yards. She's doing it wrong. Then I put on some black lipstick. I didn't put on foundation because I was pale anyway. I drank some human blood, so I was ready to go to the concert. I went outside. Draco was waiting there in front of his flying car. He was wearing a Simple Plan t-shirt. They were playing the show too. Baggy black skater pants, black nail polish, and a little eyeliner. Author's note. A lot of cute boys wear it, okay? Okay.
What?
Hi, Draco, I said in a depressed voice. Hi, Ebony, he said back. We walked into his flying black Mercedes Benz. The license plate said 666 and flew to the place for the concert. On the way, we listened excitedly to Good Charlotte and Marilyn Manson. We both smoked cigarettes and drugs. Cigarettes and drugs. Wow.
We're going all the way.
When we got there, we both hopped out the car. We went to the mosh pit at the front of the stage and jumped up and down as we listened to Good Charlotte. You come in cold, you come in blood. They're all so happy you're alive. The doctors cut you, and you get the idea. Sang Joel. I don't own the lyrics to that song. Joe is so farming hot, I said to Draco, pointing into as he sung, filling the cab with his amazing voice. Suddenly Draco looked sad. What's wrong? I asked as we marched to the music. Then I caught on. Hey, it's okay. I don't like him better than you. Really? Asked Draco sensitively, and I put his arm around me all protective. Really? I said. Besides, I don't even know Joe, and he's going out with Hillary Farman Duck. I Farman hate that little botch. I said disgustedly, thinking of her ugly blonde face. That night went on really well, and I had a great time. So did Draco. After the concert, we drank some beer and asked Benji and Joel for their autographs and photos with them. We got GC concert tees. Draco and I crawled back into the Mercedes-Benz, but Draco didn't go back to Hogwarts. Instead, he drove the car into the Forbidden Forest. Okay, so, alright, okay, we'll leave that there for the moment. So, don't worry, we'll come back to bad fan fictions, don't worry. But yeah, I want to fill the remit somewhat. I don't.
Did that scar Goku's life?
I don't want to like be going against the remit of this panel. So, yeah, basically, this is just really kind of like just a Q&A session about all the stuff I do with Teamfourstar, online in general, voice acting, and just all sorts really. So if you've got any questions, just feel free just to shoot them at me. So, any questions, guys?
Do you have any Teamfourstar soda on
sale? Yeah, we did, but we drank it all. It was like, oops, it's just delicious and it's high in calcium.
What's the muffin flavor?
We missed something there. We should have totally done that. No, really. Oh, that Teamfourstar soda thing. God, that was really far back. I mean, like 2009. That's vintage. Vintage Teamfourstar soda. That's something. Have to get on that. But yeah.
You need to make wine next.
Oh, Teamfourstar wine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No. Yeah, Teamfourstar wine. That would be something, definitely. Any kind of thing, just to go with watching. It's like, oh yes, I'm watching my favorite episode of Dragon Ball Z Abridged with my Teamfourstar wine. Happy days. That's a mark of a good Sunday evening. That's something there. But yeah, any other questions, guys? Yeah.
How did you get involved with Teamfourstar?
How do I get involved with Teamfourstar? Okay, this is a good question. Well, we were all doing like sorts of all our different abridged projects back in like 2007, 2008. I was doing Naruto abridged with Vegeta 986. Lani Couture was doing Yu Yu Hakusho abridged. Anyone watch those? Like, woo! Yeah, those are really good. But yeah, and Kaiser was doing Lupin the 3rd abridged. So we were all doing our own project. Oh, Taka was doing G Gundam. So yeah, that was the thing, and they were all really good. But Kaiser was talking to Taka one night and just was just talking about some ideas, and he mentioned that there's one show I really want to abridge the most of all, and that was Dragon Ball. And Taka, being the lovable scamp as he is,
Do it.
Yeah, exactly. He just said do it, and then Kaiser was worried about whether Lani and I would be offended because we were doing the first 2 abridged movies at the time, and yeah, Taka just went like, do it, and eventually he did it. So he got Lani on board first, and then Taka and Kaiser got me on a call and just asked me whether I'd like to play Goku. So I just thought in my mind, play Goku more? Okay. So pretty much they didn't have to convince me of anything. It was a chance to voice Goku, and you know, it was great. And really, I was kind of like thinking back to the times when we did the abridged movies. Have you guys seen those ones? Yeah. So if you noticed in that one, Goku was kind of off in that, in my opinion. Kind of felt like he was a bit more of a jerk. I mean, yeah, Goku is a bit of a selfish jerk in actual Z, I know, because yeah, he just abandons his child and runs off, fights, and doesn't really kind of like think about his consequences. He just likes to fight and stuff. So, prime father material right there. But, oh yeah, what's Goku's favorite animal? Bison!
I would be pissed.
But yeah, so there's actually a little joke there we might use for the Cell games. You know when Piccolo's like going, you know, to Goku, like, so don't you know what he's thinking? He's terrified out of his mind as Gohan's fighting Cell. And like Goku's like, no, it's totally fine. And then basically Piccolo's just like saying, do you have any idea that he prefers me to you as a father? And he's gonna say, oh, that can't be true. I'm his father. He's fine. So do you have any kind of suspicion about why he's wearing my gi and not yours? And then Goku's like, huh? I thought that was a weird shade of orange. Yeah, so that would just kind of be the absolute culmination. But yeah, just getting a chance to actually listen to Kaiser's direction, because Kaiser actually quite the main writing team, Taka, Lani, and Kaiser, we are the main writing team, and they write specific characters. And Kaiser writes for Goku, and Kaiser being the director, whenever he brings me on Skype for a recording session, he just directs me to how to be Goku. So I know exactly what's going to be said, or how he wants it. So a lot of that direction comes from Kaiser, about probably 30%, as well as just the voice for myself. So it's that last bit that makes the character. That's important, good direction. I'm actually doing a voice acting panel on Sunday, so I'll be going into about like direction and stuff. So if you're interested, just come on Sunday morning and just hear a bit more. I even have a PowerPoint presentation. Go PowerPoint. But yeah, essentially it's just all they needed to do is just ask me once, and it was just like I was immediately on board. And if any chance to like get involved with Dragon Ball, it's absolutely awesome. Yeah. So any other questions? Yeah.
How do you find Patreon as a service that somebody who actually uses it? Like, what would be the pros and cons of it here?
Okay, Patreon. Yeah, I do run a Patreon mainly because I did used to have like a blip service. For those of you who don't know what Patreon is, it's kind of like a Kickstarter but on a monthly basis. So you kind of like would then contribute to your favorite fandom, and it means that in return that you would get certain perks and certain extra kind of stuff and a bit more of the same production. The reason why I did that is because I don't really get money off Blip anymore, and it seems like a really good idea because I work freelance basis, so I don't really kind of make any money in between. So it's a good way of meaning that I can actually put more time into my work and consider that as a job. So I'm actually able to put more time into it. So it's a really kind of good process, but really I do like it because it's a really good chance to have some really good feedback with your fans and followers, and they can actually have a bit more of a say. As for cons, I've really not experienced any. It's really good. I mean, the messaging system could be a little bit better, but other than that, I'd say it's pretty decent. So, a lot of people have kind of gone over to it because it's a lot more regular, and it's just I think it's just a really good tool, and yeah, it means that I can continue doing what I love to do, and which is doing cool anime reviews, as well as kind of building a really nice, strong site. So yeah, I would just say, yeah, I like it, and I'm really kind of glad that I found it. So, definitely. So, yeah.
As an abridger, when you watch a Brit series yourself, what do you watch? Like, what is your favorite one?
Oh, what do I watch?
If you watch a Brit series yourself that isn't made by you, what do you watch?
Oh, what kind of a bridge series I watch?
Yes.
Oh, I love Nomcon and Codeman.
Yes.
Definitely. Yes. Definitely. I always look forward to any of Little Karibo's Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge whenever that comes out. There was a Danganronpa bridge thing, what Valera does. Anything that Valera does.
Anything by Valera.
Anything by Valera. Yeah, Non-Metal Alchemist or Danganronpa. Yeah.
Arrow Bridge.
That too. Yeah, yeah. And not the Naruto the spoof comedy series spoof show. Yeah, that's always good. Everyone keeps thinking that I hate that, or I think that LK's making fun of me. He totally is, but I'm all for it. I think it's amazing. I've got no problem with it. So it's just like it's something I love, and I find it hilarious. And I hope to kind of end up being in it again, just poking fun at myself. It's always good to like just poke fun at yourself every now and again. It just shows that you're actually confident. So basically, if someone just says, it's like if someone has a go at you, just kind of like just take it on the chin. Everyone say, fair enough, you're entitled to your own opinion, no matter. Yeah. There was one late play that I really like called Fate Zero, I can't quite remember the name. It was Taka that introduced it to me. It was nuts. That's what I've noticed. This is there are two forms of doing an abridged series. There's you can either go doing it like in a conventional style, as in, you can either go the Teamfourstar route by just doing a straight up parody in the way that we do it, or you can go completely nuts. So you can like just go the purpleized way, and that's what Fate Zero did, and it's completely off the wall. That's amazing. Nothing like a bit of randomness to might not be there. So yeah, so I definitely watch a few, but I really should watch more, but I'm too busy making stuff for you guys. So aww. Cute. Yeah, so any more questions, guys? You sir?
If a bear and a shark had a fight, who would win?
Oh. Couldn't they just get along and then just band up together and fight for them?
What about a bear and a sharknado?
I'll do a fusion dance to become a bear shark. That'd be sweet, wouldn't it?
Oh my god.
That has to happen now. That has to be a thing. I expect.
If they're Sharknado, then we could bear
I call dibs on the t-shirt rights, by the way. Yeah, so. But no, okay, no, the serious answer. I think really, if you kind of had to, well, it's got to be the shark. Oh, no, wait.
Why is allergic to fur?
Oh, what's allergic to fur?
Shark.
Oh. Oh, that's true. I don't know really. I mean, I just think that probably it would have to. Now you're just arguing semantics.
Really depends on where it's at.
Bears can swim, yes.
Yes, but sharks can't.
But sharks can't.
Unless they have legs.
Unless sharks have legs.
Unless the sharknado.
Sharknado? I haven't seen that yet. I really need
Here's a
to.
good one. A hurricane and a sharknado.
Huh. Okay, Barricade.
Hurricane, yeah.
Oh my god, that's amazing. I need to watch this now.
High wind bears and high wind sharks coming together for a better America.
Oh wow. That is something special. That is something legendary. I really have to watch this when I get the chance. So okay, I probably have to pick the bear. Just because it's like a bit more versatile. It can swim and it can walk. Mostly. So yeah, any other questions, guys? Okay, who's back?
Can I ask, what are your 3 favorite animes?
3 favorite. Ooh, okay, that's good. I do know the answer to this because again on my website I make sure that I update it constantly. But okay, my 3rd favorite it's okay, I'll just run them through. It's Nadesco, Knights of Sidonia, and Maharomatic. Probably those 3. Nadesco I've loved, and that's probably the first one series I've actually watched multiple times. So I've watched it just like 3 times in Japanese, twice in English. It's something that I absolutely adore. It was one of the first series I really got into. Knights of Sidonia, that's a recent thing, and I'm glad that it's come on Netflix. And actually, quite a couple of people I know are actually in the dub, so that's kind of cool. So, just like if you like Christina V, she's in it playing a clone 12 times. So basically, you can say she has 12 parts. That's pretty neat. Yeah, it's like, oh no, it's the same. It's like one character. Oh really? But no, she's got 11 clones. Sweet. Oh, I'll take that. One for every month. I just love that show. It's done in 3D, 3D cell shaded stuff. It's by the same guy that did production company that did Tron Uprising. That's pretty neat. 3rd is Maharomatic, just mainly because it's just like it's about a battle android who decides to live out the last year of her life becoming a maid to this guy who's completely helpless and somehow owns a house and is only 14. It's weird. It's weird and just... Oh, not to mention, she's just... The android is just... she's really kind of frigid, in the sense that she's like quite... she's really good at like making sure that this randy 14-year-old doesn't get up to any mischief, like beating him senseless and stuff. It's really funny. It's a really nice little comedy. And again, I think it was like one of my first like DVDs I bought properly when I started watching anime and finally learning about it online when I first got broadband. So that was pretty neat. So it holds a special place in my heart. I can Oh, I can definitely tell you what my my least favorite is. Well, I can tell you my least two. There's School Days. School Days. That's the worst.
Best ending.
Yeah. Best ending though. Best ending. I did a review for that, yeah. So I had to rewatch it, and I just I cried. I cried for 2 nights. Oh my god. And I just kept, and I think I was mumbling, nice boat, nice boat, boat. So, and then there's this one like Baby Princess 3D Paradise. Yeah, no, oh, you guys all heard of it. Basically, it's about this guy who is reunited with his mother and goes to stay with her, and she happens to have 19 children, and each child goes from 18, 17, 16, 15, all the way to just being born, and they don't look anything like each other, and they fulfill any kind of moe stereotype. And of course, there's a beach party with bikinis and compromising situations. And you think that the mother is pretty is very haggard and stuff. Hang on, let's to Google.
20 minutes are up.
Lame.
You can get 20 minutes free Wi-Fi.
I know. I did have it.
Oh.
Redo it.
Oh, let's try it again.
Use a different email.
Can we do? Yay! Yay! Can do it. So I just have to. No, apparently I think it's just like I think you just have 20 minutes at a time. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, this. Yeah, that. I think you can like do you can almost like do a David Attenborough thing. And here we can see all the different types of moe stereotypes in anime.
In one anime.
You have the maternal and confident upper and senior people here. You have the cute moe. You have the cute moe leading to here, and then the scale of wrong. Very wrong. Not to mention for the fact that really the mark of a good set. Who here's watched Usagi Drop or Bunny Drop? But they get, essentially, it's about a 6-year-old girl who's like taken in under like a family relative's wing, and they get children, like actual kids, like 9 and 10-year-olds to play the characters, and that's cool. That's really good and authentic. These girls don't. They all sound like adults, especially this one. It's just like, how are you doing? No, it's like, no, it reminds me of Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge. Wah! Baby Pharaoh! Someone fetch me a nipple. But yeah, that's essentially, that's the thing. That is definitely a thing. And I remember reviewing this back like 3 years ago when it came out, and I just reminded myself, and I just, oh my god. Yeah, so that's the thing. So, okay, class dismissed. Not really. But, oh, hang on. I can like, let's see. I'm just trying to think. No. Well, just like any kind of like different ones is like, the mark of a really bad anime is something like that, when you kind of question your life choices. Basically, actually, I'm going to turn this around on its head. What's your guys' worst anime? Oh no! Oh my god! Straight in! Straight in! You're a learning crowd, but God help you. Oh, Goku no Pico. I'm not. You know.
Oh, I've no clue.
Keep it that way. No, seriously, keep it that way. No, wait, is there an abridged series?
There's a trailer for it was named for
What is it?
Octofin did it. I don't know if you know Octofin.
Oh, I can't say I did, but somebody did. Oh my god, they're poor souls. I would have had to look at that footage for hours on end.
It's free.
Oh, I love 50% off.
Oh yeah, 50% off. Yeah, that's cool.
50% off.
Oh no, yeah, but Yeah, Boku no Pico, the less said about it, the better. But I know you guys are going to go to Google and find it out, but basically, I'm not responsible, and I'm disclaiming it right now, I'm not responsible for any psychiatric bills that are run up after finding out this information.
You write the BLO.
What?
You have to write the BLO.
You want me to look it up?
I've never heard of it. Oh my
No! For start, it's not past 9 o'clock yet. This is an 18 plus panel, I'm afraid. I would, now, if this was like, oh, I know. I know the guy who's doing the Anime Hell panel tonight. He's gonna go to that.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, the guy Fion, ask him about Boku no Pico.
Lovely.
That will troll him. And then basically, I'm hoping to be there, and I'll just basically, I'll respond.
Make him play it.
Make him play. Oh!
Is it that bad?
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
No, we're 5 minutes.
No, you turn this off within the first 30 seconds. No, seriously, it is terrible. Thankfully, I've not watched it, but I've read enough to not want to watch it ever. Unless somebody, like, demands me to do it, or I choose to do it for a special. That's the only, like, a certain type of special. I don't know. Maybe. If the internet commands me to do it, then I shall obey. Oh man. Any other worst anime?
Oh, no.
I did say School Days, but yeah, that is just such a mean show, isn't it? It's just terrible.
It's just weird.
Yeah, everyone, and not to mention the guy is the worst guy ever. He's the worst person in existence. But actually, upon doing my research for the review, it's like the girls aren't much better. They really aren't. Who's watched School Days, by the way?
It started off good.
It started off okay. If it had been the first episode, that would have been enough. Oh.
I could just turn.
Yeah. Actually, okay, who hasn't watched School Days? Actually, I might be able to. Hang on, let's see if I've got my USB sticks.
What?
I've got a review. I did a review of it from Anapod. Who wants to watch it?
Yeah.
Do you guys want to watch it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, thankfully, I always keep my USB sticks with me because I'm a professional.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. Excellent. Here we go.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, I know what Boku no Pico is.
How do you know?
I looked it up.
Damn you, he's contaminated.
Everyone escape!
People sat next to him, you might want a movie chair. No, just kidding. You're okay. There is hope for you. Just find an exorcist.
I'm in the building!
Go to that guy.
Watch the whole thing. Like, I only saw manga pictures. Like, that's enough.
That's enough.
Yeah,
How bad does it
You
look?
don't even want to see that.
I've never seen it.
You should check.
DLC, you had one job.
I will.
You had one job. Oh, no, actually, okay. Okay, ready, guys?
Oh! Make sure you're
Okay, now screw it. Forget this, I'm going to just use QuickTime. QuickTime knows all. Oh yeah, basically this little thing. I basically did a little thing. This is like one of my professional jobs. I did some stuff for Snapfish, like HP's like photo album making thing, and I had to localize in Italian. I know no Italian, so yeah, I had to do that. And no, I'm gonna be just offensively racist. And any Italians watching, I love you guys, but it's like, hey, I can speak Italian. Tagliatelle, ravioli.
Mamma mia!
Mario. Yeah, so no, I'll just leave it at that. I apologize, Italy. I love you guys. Okay, so here we go. Now hopefully this should work. Oh, come on. Okay, I don't know what's going on there. It's not essentially a loading issue.
Buffering.
It's type.
It's a buffer issue.
Turn it off and on.
Have you tried hitting it with a hammer?
This is a very expensive laptop.
Use a PC. Try VLC player. VLC player.
Try not getting a Mac.
Ask it nicely.
Ask it
Say
nicely.
please.
Please work.
Take it out to dinner.
Okay, let's actually just try this straight from the.
Oh yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, to the world of Anifal, the place where we look at the latest and greatest anime from the land of the rising sun. But that's not what we're going to do today. Today we're going to be looking at something ultra awful. It's one of my least favorite anime out there, and I'll be able to prove it to you over on my website. You see, it has a number 2, because it's the second worst. And it has a number 2. In case you didn't see the title of the video that you just watched, it's the anime School Days.
Do you mind the skips?
School Days is the creation of the Japanese game developer.
You don't mind?
Spelled with a 0, because it's zero overflow. Its first iteration, that being the actual property School Days, was a visual novel game in 2005, which gained credibility for its multiple endings and somewhat macabre story. After that, it got a manga release, radio drama series, and then the anime series itself, animated by the studio TNK. Ah, TNK. Short for Totally Nauseating... Okay. They have had some good shows, like Kanazuki no Miko, UFO Ultra Mega Valkyrie, and I Mind These Strawberry Eggs. Oh, High School DxD too. But they've also had some really, really bad shows, especially as of late. There's Kensen no Daimidara, which I really, really don't like. There's Itsudate My Santa, which is my 5th worst anime, and now this very show. It's unfair to judge an entire studio based off 3 anime I don't like, I know. But the amount of times that these have appeared on my radar for the worst anime that I think is just too often to simply ignore. Now, okay. Usually with Anifal, I do 1 episode, or usually the first episode is the sort of first impressions type thing. But no. The first episode doesn't do the show its notorious justice. We're going to look at the whole thing, or at least what makes the main character Makoto an absolute jerk. Now, warning, there are going to be spoilers, so just take this with a pinch of salt and just skip over the bits that you don't particularly want to be spoiled for you. Although really, you're going to be saving yourself a lot of rage. So, let's begin. Right, so it all starts with Makoto stalking one of the main girls, Kotonoha Katsura, on the train where he takes a picture of her. Not because he needs to get his jollies later, but because of the school's current trend of taking a picture of your crush, and if you keep it secret for 3 weeks, you and that subject will hook up. Naturally, with Makoto being the klutz he is, he gets spotted on the first day by Sekai Sayonji. But instead of deriding him, she helps him hook up with Kotonoha by befriending her and grooming her to like Makoto. Because Makoto doesn't have the brains to do it himself. Actually, mate, it's probably best that you let her do it, because you'll only just screw it up. I mean, sooner. In fact, he nearly does when Sekai alludes that she told someone. He straight up grabs her and threatens her instead of the usual comedic flailing of, "You told her?" That's not funny. That's scary. Despite this, she still helps him score, even though he's acting like a complete chicken. Kotonoha is a sweet girl who makes the effort to be cordial despite not being a great cook. They then get time alone, and it's then when Kotonoha reveals that they have a mutual interest in one another, and he soon confesses his love for her, and she accepts it. Sekai then explains to Makoto later that she did all this for him because it was fun, and she wanted to contribute to a budding romance, before kissing him and running off, screwing him up, and corrupting him big time. That action alone has now sparked something in Makoto. In his tiny little mind, he has a love triangle and a confliction between 2 girls, the attractive Kotonoha and the supportive Sekai. Sekai could have got Makoto to himself sooner, instead of actually pushing him towards the girls that she doesn't want him to like. She likes him. Why not have him? They have a dynamic. and now it's just going to be going in a spiral towards a really, really bad ending. Now, if you got the girl in the first episode, you would want to kind of, nurture that relationship, make sure that it gets off to a good start. Well, on their first date, this happens. Makoto reads Complete Guide to Love on the Date, in front of Kotonoha. Looks at book of half-naked ladies whilst on said date, in front of Kotonoha. Plays video games which involve fighting on its own and not inviting Kotonoha to play together, or at least plays something that they can both enjoy. Going overboard on the choices of cakes for Kotonoha to pick, potentially making her feel awkward. Protects Kotonoha after bumping into a Yakuza member, and then wussing out and Kotonoha has to deal with it. Freaking pussy. Claiming the date was fun and not reading that Kotonoha totally did not enjoy it. Going in for the kiss in a stupid fashion, expecting that he did a good job where he totally acted like a jerk. Good job, Dor! He then apparently left Kotonoha alone and has barely seen her after the date, and Sekai has to bail him out with buying movie tickets, despite the fact that he doesn't deserve them. He then chooses the romance film, which I think is the better option, and then totally misreads Sekai's advice about being romantic, and instead gets slapped in the face, ruining the entire date. He then puts his foot in it and infers about his relationship with Sekai in front of Kotonoha, and he doesn't get that's making her feel awkward. She then runs up after the date apologizing for not being Sekai. Naturally, Sekai scolds him and stops him reading the book. He then freaks Kotonoha out by overloading her with emotion despite hinting that she doesn't want to see him. Then as he laments, another girl, Kato, tries to advance on him, alluding about things to come. Kotonoha then chooses to go on the train and give him another chance and kisses him. Okay. He may be a bit of a jerk, but at least he's trying to patch things up and make things right again. Okay, well, what happens in episode 3? He spends the day with Kotonoha and her little sister and finds it to be really boring, as is the relationship. Boring? You have the cutest girl in the school, and you find her to be boring? You are a lucky sub, you! Take what you got! You are lucky! So sum up the situation thusly. Makoto likes Kotonoha. Sekai helps him get Kotonoha and the two hook up. Kotonoha gets scared. Makoto tries and then fails to engage, and instead wants Sekai despite her rebuffing him but secretly wanting it. How much does she want it? Well, by episode 5 they have sex. That's wholesome family entertainment right there. Yeah, about as wholesome as the hole in my brain right now! You think this is bad enough to warrant Makoto getting punished? Oh no, it gets worse. Oh, much worse. The entire second half of the series is dedicated to him corrupting Kotonoha's mind and screwing everybody! Literally! Fuck! How does he do this? By being a complete and utter no-hoper. He chooses to have an on-off relationship with Sekai, constantly switching between her and Kotonoha, and some other girls, despite Sekai telling him to focus on his original target, but then succumbing. But he doesn't just two-time on Kotonoha. Oh no, that's too simple. Now since we're in school, let's do some basic addition here, shall we? Okay, there's the two, that's Kotonoha and Sekai, and then he chooses to sleep with Setsuna, Hikari, Setsuna's being Sekai's best friend, by the way, Hikari, and then we have Kato, the one I mentioned earlier. Yeah, that's fine. 5 times, everybody. Makoto, you get a gold star. Stapled to your dick. So Makoto has now fallen victim to Kato's early advances and had sex with her, which then gets shown on candid camera. Smile! He then thrusts himself on Setsuna, one of Sekai's best friends, who tries to get him to confess his wrongdoings to Sekai, but decides to add another wrongdoing to the ever-growing pile. That's the size of the wrongdoings that Makoto has done. It's a stinky pile of wrong. Then Hikari, another girl in his class, sleeps with him after failing to get him to go to Sekai's place and sort things out. Another one for the pile. Honestly, if that pile gets any bigger, it'll need its own government. Oh, no, wait, it does. He slept with 3 other girls from the student council. Kumi, Minami, and Natsune in a foursome, and completely had no problem with it as they went to him. His moral compass? He ain't got a compass to begin with. So yeah, that 5 timing thing I said, I lied. It's 8 timing. Any more timing and we'll have a clock full of it. Where's Kotonoha in all of this? Well, what do you think? She's been completely broken by all this. She started off as that sweet, naive girl who was really shy and was actually kind of scared of men. And now, thanks to Makoto's actions, she is scared of men, to the point where she will do anything to prove that she loves Makoto. She has no independence whatsoever, and thanks